Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the San Diego podcast. This is episode number 6. As always, my name's Jake Ortiz. I'm here with my partner and co-host Nick Collins. We've got a lot of ground to cover because we've been on a little hiatus, and that's on me. I was on call, so had zero time to record any podcast episodes. So you want to blame somebody, you can blame me. But yeah, we got a lot of ground to cover, so let's dive right into it. Brother, how are you feeling after the sweep of the Mariners today? Not only the season sweep of the M's. How are you feeling?
We don't play them no more?
We don't play them no more. That's it.
Oh man. Oh man, that's solid right there. That's like I
Yeah.
didn't know that. That's unbelievable. Yeah, I forgot that we swept them the first time too. That's pretty unbelievable actually. We were coming off a rough one in Milwaukee and I was like, I'm like, oh man, it wasn't looking too good. Um, but I'm glad the boys turned it around in Seattle. These are playoff contention teams, so it's good to see them, especially against Seattle, put up a fight and not even put up a fight, dominate them, in the season. Hopefully they can do that when it comes crunch time and later in the season as well. But yeah, no, it's just good to see them play some competitive teams, rather than some not so competitive teams, and actually, for the most part, play good ball. In Milwaukee, it was a little rough, but um, you can't win them all. And yeah, feeling pretty good.
Yeah. The Mariners have an unbelievable starting pitching rotation, and we had to deal with at least 2 out of 3 of those, or two of those really good starters. George Kirby today. We had Logan Gilbert yesterday, um, and Padres offense finding a way to put up runs against some of these really, really good starting pitchers, which is something that we've struggled to do, not just this season, but in seasons past too.
Yeah.
Uh, we've notoriously been not very good at putting up runs against all-star starting pitchers like that. So it was refreshing to see.
We
Um,
fucking struggled to do that in Milwaukee. That boy Mizorowski or whatever his name
oh
is. Oh
yeah,
man. First of all,
the
that
Miz,
dude is absolutely disgusting.
he's filthy.
This dude's sitting 103 in the seventh still.
Seventh inning, you've got 90 pitches under your belt on the day, and you're just tossing 103 in there. You got to
That's
tip your
a
hat to that.
that's a starting Mason Miller.
Yeah,
That's Mason
yeah,
Miller as a starter. And that dude was just
yeah.
dominating us. I think he left with an
Mhm.
injury or something, but he was, man, it was rough.
No, I think he was. I think he walked a couple of guys, and they finally pulled him. I don't. Did he get injured in
Uh,
that game?
I think he left with like an injury. He went out to warm up and then left with an injury.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Um, this is a testament to the Padres right now. He was mowing us down for 7 innings, and we came back and won that ball game. That's unbelievable. He was shutting us out for 7 innings, and the Padres not giving up at all this season, coming back, finding a way to win ball games. It's pretty refreshing.
Yeah, I mean it is, but it also isn't, in my opinion. I mean, like in Seattle, we handled business more, you know, uh, more dominantly, I guess. What the first game of the series we didn't is that one of the ones where we came back in the ninth, or was that a different one? Was
Are you
that
talking about against the Mariners?
yeah? Or did we like take a lead and then finish with a lead? I'm not gonna
I'll
lie. I'm
tell
not
you
even
right
gonna
now.
sit here and act like I watched every inning, every pitch of every game. I've been busy. He's been busy. I wasn't able to watch every pitch. Um, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know everything that happened. But I don't like the it's I've said it before. It's fun. It's exciting. The comeback wins. Gavin Sheets. We'll get to Gavin Sheets, but um, it's fun and exciting and everything. But me and you were talking, and I was like, bro, I want to see just like an 8-2, 8-2. I'll take an 8-0. Give me an 8-0 just dominant win. A boring game, but a victory.
Hmm.
Like a very
Yeah.
dominant one where you're not stressing, biting your nails in the ninth and praying that G Sheets comes up and hits a dinger, And but one thing on one hand, it is Like I don't like it because I just want to. It's not. I don't believe it's sustainable. I'm still going to say it, but they keep pulling it off. But then on the other hand, it is refreshing, like you said, because I don't know the last time we had a team that could do this stuff, like win like that. If we're going into the eighth, I'm like, oh, it's done, it's chalked. We lost. But
Yeah.
yeah,
We were starting to get like some we're starting to see that offense that we're looking for those cozy wins in game 2 and 3 against Seattle. Game 1 was another one of those close games where offense wasn't really putting a whole lot together, but our pitching staff was unbelievable. Vasquez, super solid start. Bullpen gave up nothing. So that game, that was that 2-0 game. Shut them out in
that
game
was
1
in
of the
Seattle.
series, and
Oh
then
yeah, Seattle.
yeah, this was game 1 against Seattle. And then games 2 and 3, we're starting to see the offense, coming through in and putting up some runs against these good pitchers where we're getting these comfortable wins where we're scoring 7 or 8 runs. Game 2 was a little bit uncomfortable towards like the end of the game. They put on a couple of runs, the Mariners did, and then they were threatening again in the ninth, and we still pulled off a win. And then today, 8-3 ball game. I mean, that's pretty comfortable. I don't have Peacock, and I wasn't gonna buy a Peacock subscription just to watch the game. So I was I was streaming that on one of those sites. You know what I mean? Come get me, FBI, whatever.
um, um,
But
yeah,
the site crashed out, and so I wasn't able to watch the eighth and ninth inning. But I was like, this game's wrapped up anyway. It's one of those ones that felt good. We were already up 8-3 in the eighth inning. That's when the website shut down. So I was
yeah.
good. I just turned on
I mean,
a TV show.
it was comfortable until it wasn't. until Griffin Canning, which I mean not Griffin Canning, sorry, Giolito, which looked real good until he didn't. Just couldn't throw a strike. Walk spaces
Yeah,
loaded, and I don't even hate it, but we bring in Yuki Matsui, and like I said, bro, this dude threw a curveball that was absolutely disgusting. I don't know if it's a curveball sweeper, whatever the hell you want to call it. Absolutely disgusting. Like I think that he has good stuff. Like he does have good stuff. It's just like the command. I don't feel like he's confident when he walks out on the mound. It's like he's kind of walking on eggshells. Like he feels like if he does bad, he's probably going to get sent back to AAA or something. Um, but yeah, Yuki Matsui comes in. He gives up 1 or 2 or something. It's just the walks, bro. I hate walks. Like that shit just pisses me off. But um, yeah, no, today it was comfortable, but it got a little sketchy there.
got a little dicey in the sixth inning. Yeah,
Yeah,
with Yuki Matsui, first of all, we can't send him down to AAA. He's got that's part of his contract is that we don't have options with him, so he stays on the big league roster.
yeah, yeah. He was injured though, right? And he did some rehab
he
starts or
he
something.
was injured, and yeah, that's why he wasn't with us in the beginning of the season. He was injured. The thing with Yuki is that he's never like emitted any sort of confidence while he's up there on the mound at all. I've
Yeah,
never seen him up there just looking like he's just ready to shove.
yeah,
Every time he comes on the mound, whether he's in a close game, which we don't see very often
yeah,
because he's not one of our high leverage guys, or we could be up by 8 runs or down by 8 runs. He's up on the mound shaking in his boots.
yeah,
I would love to see this guy have a little bit more confidence up there because you're right. His stuff is gross. We gave him a contract for a reason. He's not a scrub,
yeah,
but he needs to go up there with some confidence and
yeah,
let those batters know why he's standing up there.
yeah, yeah.
You
He
know,
needs to work on the mental side of the game a little bit. He probably just. I mean, you don't get like I've said before, you don't get to the big leagues without thinking you're the fucking best, right? But um, it's almost like, oh shit, I'm in the big leagues now. Like I'm playing with the big boys, and I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but it's just this is just what it seems like. He like you said, he's shaking in his boots. This dude's dripping sweat, like dripping it. Like
on a
it's.
cold night in Seattle.
I know. Bro's probably just a nervous wreck, and I mean, bro, pitching at that level, and it's never going to just be easy and be a cakewalk. I don't care who you are. The nerves get to you. Trevor Bauer, nerves get to Trevor Bauer, like the most cocky dude on the planet. Which I love.
Yeah.
I love. And Padres, let's sign him. That dude's
Yeah.
gross, bro.
Yeah. And we could use the help in the starting rotation right now too. I mean, at this point, it's the blacklist has to be real.
Yeah.
There's I don't understand. There is half a dozen or more, probably more than a dozen baseball teams that could desperately use the help of Trevor Bauer. And he's, publicly gone on his social media and said that he will sign a contract that allows the team to completely control him in a minor league position, making $0, and then ultimately be entirely up to that team whether he goes up to the big leagues or not. So, like with Giolito's contract, where we signed him and he said, "I want to be on your big league roster in 25 days or less. If not, I'm hitting the free agent market again." And that's the way that he structured it. Trevor Bauer is saying, "You guys can put me in your minor league system, and if you never bring me up to the bigs, then fine, so be it. I want to earn my way up." And nobody's fucking doing it. Do you really think that there's not a minor league team out there that could use this guy's help? Give me a break.
I
The
mean,
blacklist is real, and it
not
sucks
he
because
says,
he was proven innocent, and here we are, and
yeah,
he's stuck. You know?
that situation, that shit just pisses me off, bro. Thinking about that, I don't care what you think of Trevor Bauer, what people think of him. Yeah, he's a Twitter finger guy. He loves social media, which I don't see the problem with social media. It's not doing nothing but bringing more eyes to your team. Yeah, he might get on there and talk some shit, but whatever, bro. He's gonna talk shit in real life too. So at least he's gonna back it up in real life. And he might be confident and cocky, but that's what you need. Like, come on, bro. You don't think Tarek Skubal is confident and cocky as fuck? He doesn't take it to Twitter and shit. First of all, but
Yeah.
second of all, he's talked about it, and he said the players are down for it, the management's down for it, the front offices are down for it, the owners of teams are down for it. When it gets to the MLB level is when it gets shut down. Like MLB, the staff doesn't want him to be part of teams, which is fucking pathetic and just unbelievable. What bad is going to come about signing Trevor Bauer? You think people are going to be like, oh, he had some charges, blah blah blah. It's been proven he's not guilty. He's been innocent. I heard she got arrested for false accusations and shit like this. It's like this girl accuses him of something, right? Everybody knows what, and just this accusation ruined his entire career. Just the accusation with no. Apparently, at least in the MLB, it's guilty forever. So once you
Yep.
get accusations, you're guilty forever. Sorry about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Yep.
just absolutely pathetic. And the MLB needs to figure it the
Guilty
fuck out.
even when proven innocent.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
fucking pathetic,
And
bro.
allegedly, so this was something else that I heard. The same exact woman who I'm gonna say trapped Trevor Bauer into this situation, uh, tried the same exact thing with Theo Vaughn. The same exact thing. Yeah.
Theo
You
Vaughn.
can go. Theo Vaughn has talked about this. The same exact woman was trying to, come on to Theo Vaughn, and they were talking in a hotel lobby, and eventually they just parted ways. Theo didn't invite her up to the hotel room, and they went their separate ways, and so nothing came about it. But she was trying to get into Theo Vaughn's hotel room too.
That's
So
absolutely insane. Because
yeah,
Theo Vaughn had
so
Trevor
she's
Bauer on.
notorious. Yeah, yeah.
um,
She's
no, that's
notorious
just
for setting dudes up. It's disgusting. It's foul, dude.
yeah, it's
It's
pathetic.
foul.
It's pathetic. It's
Yeah.
foul. It's disgusting. It's every adjective you want to use. You're a despicable human being. And the
Yep.
MLB, I mean, get your head out of your ass, bro. You're ruining this guy's life. This guy breathes baseball. Like I said, you people can think whatever they want about him, bro. This guy, he's giving tips to kids on Instagram about what to do. He's teaching mechanics on Instagram. He doesn't hide anything. Like he's like a good guy at the end of the day, bro. And he just got in a shit situation and got fucked out of a career that he was dominant at too. It's not like he's some
Yep.
low. It's not like he's like an MLB guy, but he's like a no name shitter. like that doesn't nobody knows. No, that's Trevor Bauer, Cy Young winner. Like no, like put some respect on bro's name, bro. Get him back in there, bro. It's honestly just
Yeah.
disturbing. It's ridiculous. But
Gets cut from the Dodgers and immediately the following year plays in Mexico and wins the equivalent of the Triple Crown. Give me a break. This guy belongs in the major leagues, dude.
but
He belongs in the major leagues. And if all the claims that he's a clubhouse, he's a problem in the clubhouse, if that's the case, cut him, cut him. But I'm telling you right now, the MLB has him blacklisted, and there's nothing that
yeah,
any of these teams could do about it, even if they wanted to. So it just is what it is. Trevor Bauer, if you're hearing this clip by somehow, I'm sorry, dude, but we
yeah.
would love for you to play for the Padres. Unfortunately, it is
I don't
well out of our hands.
I don't even care if it's for the Padres. I just want to see him in a big league uniform again. I
Go play for the Dodgers again. I'd cheer for you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, bro. I'd be like, hell yeah, bro. He got back in there, bro. Like that's fine. Like that's so sick, you know. Um,
Hmm.
fuck, I was gonna
And
say
then
something.
we would hope that Tatis would go 3 for 3 with 3 dingers off of you, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said,
all's
I
fair
think
in love and war, brother.
he said the
You
hardest
know?
at bat he ever had was against Manny Machado.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He hates pitching to Manny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something.
Dude, let's shift gears here a little bit
Yeah,
because I could talk about
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Trevor Bauer situation all night, but let's shift gears. I know we don't really have a segue for it, but let's talk about Gavin Sheets for a little bit, dude.
Man,
What do you think about this guy? First of all, I'm not even going to talk about his stats from today yet. Let's rewind to the past couple of weeks, or really since the beginning of the season. He set an MLB record. Have you seen what this is?
um,
So, for those of you listening that might not know what we're talking about, Gavin Sheets is the first player in Major League history, not since the Statcast era or any of that, Major League history, to hit a ninth inning, uh, 3-run home run to give his team the lead 3 times in one season. And it's May. It
yeah,
is May.
yeah,
And he's already broken that. How in the world? This guy is on fire. First of all, he bleeds clutch. It is in his blood. Unbelievable. Yeah, today, 3 for 3, 2 home runs and a double. And I think like 5 RBIs.
yeah.
Check this out.
Truthfully, I'm not even gonna lie. I never even heard Gavin Sheets' name before he was in the Padres uniform. Um, but I've heard that he wasn't
Four
that good.
RBIs.
To be honest, I've heard he wasn't that good before he came to the Padres, and I think it's just another confidence case, another case of confidence. Like
Hmm.
he had a pop off season last year, whatever. He had a career high home run season, um, best. I'm guessing the best season he's ever had in MLB, maybe last year, and I mean it's carrying into this year. You know, he's on pace. I don't know what he's on pace for, but it's triple what he hit last year. I'll tell you that. And
Yeah.
and it's just he's coming into this season with just the utmost confidence. And that's what a one good season can do. It didn't happen to Cronenworth. Sorry for the random fucking straight for Cronenworth, but yeah, no, he had.
The guy hasn't even taken in that bat in a week.
Yeah, sorry about that shit.
Man.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, he's just unbelievable, bro. Clutch, you know, some people in that dugout can take some notes on that clutch factor, and you know,
Man.
because this
Yeah.
dude, it's like almost expected at this point, bro. Like, Gavin
Yeah.
Sheets is up in the ninth with a runner on, got to be a 2-run nuke.
Yep.
It's
You're just expecting it at this point. I think he's leading our team in home runs now. It was Bogarts before
he has
this
8
series,
now,
I believe.
8 or 9.
I think he has 9 now because he hit 2 today. So I think that's 9 for him on the season now. And by the way, it's mid-May. There should be somebody on the team in double digits, but let's not go there. We're thinking positive right now because the
Yeah,
Padres are playing good baseball. Um, with the thing with Gavin Sheets, like yeah, a lot of people say he wasn't very good before. I think it's one of those cases where he was on a horrific team. He played for the White Sox before he came to the Padres, and they have been so bad. I mean, their 2024 season was, I believe, one of the worst records in the history of the major leagues.
Yeah.
At like, they got like 40 or 41 wins the whole season. I don't think that they're, you know, producing a very good brand of baseball in there. I mean, there's guys that can go in there in any lineup on any team and perform. You know, the Mike Trouts of the world. It doesn't matter. He's on the Angels, who are notoriously a very bad team, and he's gonna hit, you know, if he's healthy, he's gonna hit 40 bombs every year. Um, but with Gavin Sheets, I mean, he just needed to find a home in a place that he likes and on a baseball team that is good. And the Padres are a very good baseball team, and they have been since 2019. Um, and so I think that's, like you said, giving him a confidence boost and giving him like a new lease on life in baseball. He got to the Padres and he's like, wow, I can actually try. First of all, I don't have to be the superstar of the team, right? He was on the White Sox. They don't have anybody good on there, you know.
Yeah.
So they probably expected him to be the man. Here, it's like he's our 5-hole batter, you know, and
He's our 4-hole,
he is
3-hole
producing.
batter sometimes.
Yeah, well, right now he should be because he is hot,
Yeah.
like big time. He was our cleanup hitter today.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think just being on a good baseball team in a city that cares, right, and a city that fills up their baseball stadium every single home game has given him a new lease on his life and on his career. Um, and we're seeing the positive results of that. So
Was the Holy Sheets like chant a thing before San Diego or no?
no, that originated in San Diego, and so did the Dairy Bonds thing. You know, um, the White Sox don't have a fan base right now that can really care enough to be coming up with stuff like that. You know,
Yeah. And
so I think he's feeding off the energy of the crowd in San Diego.
yeah, exactly. You know, the fan base just embraced him, like fully embraced him, and especially when you show up and you actually you put stats up on the board, that helps a lot. You know, I think that's kind of where Ha-Sung Kim struggled because we fully embraced Ha-Sung Kim, but like the stats kind of weren't. You know what I'm saying? Like we're still sitting there chanting Long Dong Kim, still sitting there chanting Long Dong Kim, but
Yeah.
I'm in the back of my mind. I'm like, this guy's striking out. You know.
Mhm.
But then he
Yeah.
did have that pop off season when he could actually finally catch up to the velo, and I think that's kind of what Sung Moon's song is struggling with right now. Just a little velo adjustment. Once he adjusts to that velo, I know I made a video about him on Instagram, and I think bro went a week and a half after that video I made, and I think he went hitless for like a week and a
Yeah.
half.
He did pick up a couple of hits this series though.
Yeah,
So
yeah. No,
redemption.
I
Yeah.
was glad to see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Gavin Sheets thing, dude's unreal. 2 bombs today. Just man, keep it up, bro, and just keep the confidence. You know, confidence is unbelievable. You know, the game's
Yeah.
90% mental, 10% physical, bro. You know, at this
Yeah.
at this level, everybody knows how to hit the ball. Everybody knows how to field the ball, throw the ball, everything. You just, it's what you're thinking when you're in that box. If you're thinking, oh man, I hope I don't strike out, you're done. You're done. Just walk back to the dugout.
Yeah. There's a fun, like, I don't even know the word to use, a causality, I guess, when like you have a player like Gavin Sheets, who is not notoriously a superstar, comes to San Diego, finds confidence, starts laying the hammer on the baseball, and is feeding off the crowd, right? Not only is that building his confidence and putting him on a fast track to becoming a fan favorite in San Diego, it's putting his name out there. Now he is known by pitchers around the league. So he's going up against guys like George Kirby today. And George Kirby is now, he knows who Gavin Sheets is. And so he knows that he's up there on the mound and he's pitching to somebody who is a threat, right? So it's this thing. It's yeah, it goes back and forth, and as long as he keeps hitting the ball, I mean,
Man.
Pitchers are only going to become more afraid of him, and the fans are going to only grow to love him even more, and his confidence is going to grow even more.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Gavin Sheets, like right now, is hitting 262 with a near 900 OPS and 9 bombs on the season.
Yeah.
Dude, if you keep that up, if he keeps that up throughout the season, if he bats 260 and gives me 30 bombs, good Lord, give him an extension.
Okay,
I,
how many millions is that worth? Two,
a
two,
260 batter at 30 bombs,
yeah. How many ribbies? 97 ribbies.
97 ribbies, 260 and 30 bombs. He should be making what Manny makes. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what we expect out of Manny,
Yeah.
dude. 30 million a year,
Yeah.
So, but Manny Machado is a different breed. I mean, Gavin Sheets, he's not quite there yet.
Yeah.
But if he could show, big league ball clubs a couple of seasons back to back where he can hit 260 and hit 30 bombs and near 100
Oh.
RBIs,
Oh.
he's going to get a big fat contract,
He's gonna sign
and
$100
he's
million
not,
deal over or more.
yeah,
I don't know what he's on
yeah,
right now,
yeah.
but
Well, he's not super young anymore. I think
yeah,
he's
exactly.
30 years old or so,
Yeah.
but somebody will give him 5 years,
Honestly,
25 million a year.
I'm starting to think like, because, 10 years ago, you're 30 years old. It's like, oh man, he's at the tail end of his career. And like, but nowadays, I don't know, bro. Aaron Judge is 33. So I don't know I don't know. I want to see how long it takes Aaron Judge to start falling off. It's going to take him
Yeah.
from right now, I say 5 years. He's going to be dominant for the next 3-4 years.
You think he's going to be 38 years old hitting 50 bombs?
No. Like I said he's 33 right now, right?
33. So in 5 years, he's going to be 38 and he'll be
I
hitting
said it's
50
going to take
bombs.
him 5 years to fall off. So like, I bet you when he's like 36 in 3 years, he's still going to be he's still going to hit like 40.
I'll give him that.
And then
I'll
it,
give
it
him that.
might kind of be like kind of a steep decline after that. But what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I feel like I think I saw a video. I don't even remember what the video said, so I'm not even gonna sit here and try to think about it. But it's like pitchers used to be dominant, not dominant, but used to have longer careers. They could be older and still dominate. And now it's kind of flipped. It's like hitters are kind of dominating later in their career or dominant for a longer period of time. And I think Aaron Judge and I mean, this guy's Gavin Sheets, 30 years old in the peak of his career. So, um, yeah, I don't know.
We got a special guest here,
Yeah,
bro.
special guest. That's that boy
What's up, Cat?
Cat.
Yeah. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, lazy. Say hello to the camera. All right.
That's big
Go lay
Cat.
down, Bubba. Yeah. Go lay
Um,
down.
what was I saying? Gavin Sheets, unbelievable. I hope he can keep it up, and it's just fun to watch, bro. It's exciting every time he comes up, and yeah, Gavin Sheets, stay on it, kid, because man,
Yeah.
maybe Gavin Sheets a little special guest on the pod, maybe.
Imagine that. That would be
Okay.
insane, dude. I think we need to gain a little bit of a following before we
Yeah.
you know, yeah. By the way, thanks for 800 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
super sick.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Um, I
Let's
gotta.
address the elephant in the room real
Yeah, I
quick.
gotta.
Unless,
I got a question for you.
okay, all right.
How many home runs is Tatis hitting this season?
Ugh.
Oh man, brother.
I've actually thought about this since I gave my original answer, which I believe was 24.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah. 24.
Um, and that was over a month ago. And I've been telling myself every week that goes by where he doesn't hit one, I've got to minimum take one off.
Minimum.
Minimum one per week. So I
That
I,
18 I said is looking real good right now.
I know. I think I'm gonna go with like 19, dude. I still believe that when he gets a hold of one, he's gonna like riding a bike. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's gonna, oh, okay, got it. And then he's gonna rattle off a whole bunch. Then he might go through another dry spell, hit one here or there.
he's
Yeah,
gotten damn close. Damn close. But
yeah,
I don't like, I hate that it means this much. You know, brother, get up there and hit a double, bro. There's two runners in scoring position. Just put one down the line. You know,
yeah.
it's
That's
like,
kind of the other thing. I feel like it would be forgivable, like if he was smoking the ball into the gaps and hitting doubles, but he doesn't have a lot of extra base hits. It's like all of his hits right now are singles. He's batting 232.
and I
230. Fernando Tatis Jr. in mid-May is batting 232 with a 581 OPS and zero home runs. Zero.
brother, I said it. It everybody everybody is thinking when he comes up to the plate now. Oh, still doesn't have any home runs. Still doesn't have any home runs. Oh, that what that lingering home run or whatever Don says. It's like it's gonna get into his head. I said it's gonna get into his head and he's gonna slump. He was hitting like 280 or something, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't have a single problem. And like I said before, I'm not even a big home run guy. That's why I wish it didn't mean that much. Like, just get up there, brother. Yeah, a 3-run bomb would be great. A double in the gap scores two anyway. A base hit scores two.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
so
Yep.
it's like I just don't like that it means
He's
this much, and it is he's just in his head, and it's it sucks to see. I guess he just
it's
has
been
to hit a
really
home
bad in the
run.
last couple of weeks.
He has to hit a home
Yeah.
run to get back on track, which is just stupid in my opinion. But I hope he gets a home run to get him back on track and get some confidence in him again because he's not having
He's
fun out
really,
there.
really pouty. He's so pouty out there right now.
It's
It's
it's like it's that shit pisses me off.
I know. Well, we're talking about shit that pisses us off. Um, let's address that ball that went under his glove. Let me just say my piece on it real quick. The mental mistake, the allowing that ball to go under your glove, um, that's not the part that pisses me off, dude. You're a human. I get it, right? He's eyeing down a play at the plate. He's looking up at the third baseline, trying to see if he's going to be able to make a play to gun down the runner that's trying to take home, and the ball goes under his glove. Shit happens. Yeah, that sucks, and that's a rookie move. But what pissed me off wasn't that. It was that he turned around and he jogged his ass to the warning track. He jogged to the warning track to pick up that baseball and lob it back in and allowed that to become an inside the park grand slam. Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Little
Are
League
you
Grand
fucking
Slam.
kidding me? Little League grand slam. That ball goes under your glove. Shit happens. That sucks. Turn around and get on your fucking horse. Go like hell. Go
Yeah,
like hell.
yeah,
You should be sprinting as fast as you possibly can going after that baseball and holding that guy to a triple, right?
yeah,
Because then we're looking at a 3-0 ball game, and if we can get out of that inning, we're still in that game. Instead, it's a little league grand slam. We're down 4-0, and all of the wind is completely sucked out of the Padres dugout.
yeah,
All the energy is gone. The
yeah,
baseball game at that point, I mean, you could pretty much say that it's over when that kind of shit happens right there.
yeah,
if
yeah. It was pretty
if a
ridiculous.
team's hitting a little league grand slam off of you, you're not winning that baseball game.
Yeah, I mean, um, the play, growing up playing baseball, that play is called a do or die. You're sprinting at the ball, you're taking it off the side. It's not like you're squaring up on it. You're taking it off the side so you can come up crow hopping, gunning, and it's called a do or die. And that's just it. You're either gonna do or you're gonna die. And he's done a lot more times than he's died. Um, and the whole like turning. I wasn't even. There was that play that you said you felt bad for a Rosarena in left field when we walked it off with the Merrill thing, I think. Um,
Yep.
and you felt bad for a Rosarena. I felt bad for Tatis right there. I'm like, oh man, like you know, um, for the original play of it, and him not sprinting back to the ball. I mean, I've been there. I've been in the situation. I've done a do or die, and I've died. So and it's like we're playing high school ball or travel ball or whatever. You're sprinting after that ball, but there's this like weird. I don't know how to explain it. There's like this feeling. It's so weird. Tatis has swag and shit. So he turns around to go sprinting after a ball that he just made an unbelievable error on. If he goes sprinting at, and you're gonna think this is so stupid, and I think it's stupid too, but I I I don't know. See, there's two sides to this, but I'll continue on the side that I'm on. Um, there's like this just it doesn't look cool. It's so stupid, like it's so dumb. it doesn't it doesn't look cool to go sprinting full speed after that ball, and that's like not doing it justice. But like, dude, it sucks, having to sprint after that ball, and yeah. But on the other side of the coin, um, my travel ball coach always told me, be great at the stuff that takes no skill. You know, going out there, playing your heart out there, trying your best, sprinting on and off the field. My little sister plays fucking softball, and you know, there's this girl on the
She's a
team.
baller.
There's this girl on her team that just walks, bro. If they're at the third base dugout, oh, and this girl plays every inning. The coach, don't even get me started. The girl will say they're on the third base side. Their dugout is on the third base side. This girl plays on the right side of the field. She'll just walk all the way to her position, and I'm like, at least jog to your position. Like, be good at this stuff that takes no skill. Show up on time. Be early. Try your heart out. The stuff that takes no skill out, you should be everybody can be good at the shit that takes no skill, and hauling ass after a ball that you just missed or whatever and you made a bad error on, that doesn't take any skill.
It just shows that you care. You have to show that you care. Fuck your swag. Fuck looking cool. You need to show that you fucking care. And it did not look like he cared.
Okay, then I mean the same
He
thing.
let that little league grand slam happen. He let it happen.
I mean the same thing can be said for every ground ball that Manny doesn't try to beat out either.
I agree.
Yeah, no, that shit
agree.
that shit pisses me off more than it's also not like he had a little bit of, which you could argue would mean that you have to sprint more, but it's not like he had a little bit of ground to cover. No, that fool was sprinting 100 feet back to that fence, which means like, yeah, get on your horse. Dude, it's just like this. I don't even know how to explain it. It's almost like it's so hard to explain. I can't even put it into words, but yeah, there's, he's swaggy. He's cool. And he doesn't want to look like a nerd fucking sprinting after the ball. And that's what it is. And that's exactly why he didn't sprint after that ball.
I'd rather he look like a nerd, because I promise you, like, okay, Jackson Merrill's a superstar. And if that ball goes under his glove, we've never seen Jackson Merrill run faster in his life.
I don't know.
Jackson Merrill is sprinting for that baseball.
Know.
He's sprinting. And if he's not, he fucking should be. He should be.
Yeah, I don't.
Dude.
Yeah. It's a hard one.
I don't care how nerdy you look. I don't care if you look like a dweeb. You're there to play baseball. You're there to keep them from scoring, and you're there to score. Anything that you can do to put runs on the board and keep their runs off the board, you do it. You're getting paid millions and millions of dollars
Yeah, yeah.
to do that and only that. So sprint after the ball, Fernando. Sprint. I don't care how you look when you're doing it. Sprint. You made a mental mistake. It happens. Turn around and fucking sprint. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, fair enough. Fair enough take. I'm just letting you know what's going through his mind. He's like, fuck me. And yeah, I mean, yeah. That I felt bad for him after that one. That was a brutal one. And I actually what I mean, I was in the middle of a restaurant and when that shit happened, I fucking literally oh my god, like, and everybody's looking at me and I'm like, man. But yeah, I felt bad, and I mean, honestly, I wasn't even too mad. I'm just like, dude, it's a do or die, bro, and he just died. It sucks, bro. But he's gonna have that play 30 more times this season, and that's probably not gonna happen again, you know. And of course, the bases had
I
to be
would I
loaded.
would hope not. He got the chance to redeem himself literally the
The
very
same
next
inning.
inning.
I thought it was
The
the same
same.
inning.
Oh, was it the same
I
inning?
thought it was the
I think
same inning, but
you
I
might
could
be
be wrong.
right. A ground ball got hit to him the same exact way, and you could see him locked in on picking up that ball. He was
Yeah,
not looking at the infield at all. He was staring that thing down,
yeah,
scoop it, fucking yeah. So he had the chance to immediately redeem himself, but he's not going to have the chance to redeem himself uh, from the way that he jogged that baseball. Because I guarantee you that, like, as much as I get what you're saying, but the swagginess, the looking cool, all that, not trying not to look like a nerd, that means absolutely nothing to me. It doesn't mean shit.
yeah,
And neither does it doesn't mean anything to any of those guys in his clubhouse as well. I guarantee you, those guys were fucking pissed when they saw him jogging after that baseball. I say jog. I guess it's a little bit of an exaggeration when I say jog, but he was not sprinting, like
yeah,
he should have been. Um, and I
yeah,
know that pissed off his teammates. So
yeah.
hopefully he doesn't ever get the chance to redeem himself for that kind of shit ever again. Because I don't want to see a baseball go underneath Fernando's glove for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's not gonna
Um,
get. I mean, he keeps playing fucking second base. Like, all of a sudden, he's a second baseman for the rest of his career. Who knows?
yeah.
We don't have a
Yeah.
second baseman on the
Hey,
team.
Stammen. Hey, Stammen, did you know that one of the guys on your roster is a platinum glove a right fielder? Did you know that? Where are you going to put him? Oh, second base? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Got it.
Don't you have a second baseman on your bench too? Or oh, you do?
I think he's got one on his bench, and I think he's got one on the injured list too. But
Oh
I don't
God.
know. That's just me.
But that fool's still on the injured
What's up,
list.
bro? Yeah.
When does
Captain's feeling needy today,
when does
aren't you?
bro come off the injured list?
Cronenworth? I don't know. Dude, what's up? All of a sudden, my dog's feeling needy on the podcast. Come here. Come here.
Look at
Everybody,
that
this is
boy.
Captain.
Yeah. We got captain on the pod. Let's go.
Yeah. Special guest. This good boy right here. All right. Come on. Go finish your food. Go ahead, Bubba. And honestly, it's such old news that I'm over it now. But I was furious
Yeah.
when it was fresh.
Yeah, that was a
The same
brutal
way
one.
that I was furious um, with Griffin Canning's last start, and it's been a few days since then now too. So I've calmed down quite a bit. But I was ready to at the time of watching him come in the first inning and walk four straight in the top of the first to give Milwaukee their first run of the game. I was ready to DFA Griffin Canning on the spot, dude.
Bro,
Um,
on like I've had those days as a pitcher. You just can't find the zone. Like it sucks, bro. He's out there. I'm out there. I'm trying my ass off to find the zone, bro. Can't do it. I'm adjusting. I'm making adjustments to the mechanics, and that's where you screw up. You start adjusting mechanics and stuff instead of just like small little adjustments with your release point or arm slot. It's that's where man, it goes. It's a very steep downhill, and it gets out of control pretty fast. And bro, so I was just a strike throwing machine, you know. And once again, I'm not playing in the MLB and blah 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 blah. I don't care. But um,
Hold on. On that note, do you think that the high school strike zone is bigger than the MLB strike zone?
100%. Like
Yeah.
like 1.5, especially the new MLB zone. Maybe not 1.5, but it's substantially bigger.
Yeah,
Like
1.5, you're hitting the batter in the hands.
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, no, but it's substantially bigger. Like yes,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Um,
You're like 20% bigger.
yeah, for sure. Um, but if I could not find the zone, if I walked two batters in a row at any point, this is more travel ball than high school. If I walk two batters in a row at any point, I'm yanked. I'm done. That's that.
Really?
Yeah, because
Cutthroat,
he
huh?
just knew I was off that day because I was such a strike thrower that and he just knew. He's like, oh, you don't got it today, and it was rare, but it happened multiple times. There's just those
Yep.
days, bro. You can't find the zone, and the manager has to know and has to realize that. And yeah, bro, if all of a sudden you got to have a bullpen day, but we're only down three instead of six, and we still have a chance to get this W at the end of the day, do what you got to do, bro. And I get it. I get it. If we're playing the White Sox and we've already won three out of four, and this game, it doesn't really count or doesn't really matter, and we're playing the Dodgers the next set, and so we're trying to reserve bullpen arms and things like that. Yeah, bro, I understand. Let him go out there and give up eight. I don't care, But like, it's just, dude, letting your starting pitcher give up 6 runs with before we've even hit for the second time, third time, when the,
Yeah,
before we
before we
even,
hit for the third time.
yeah, like before the top of the third or whatever it was. It's ridiculous, bro. The morale of the game is sucked out. No, now people aren't going into the box with the same tenacity or aggression, or they're just not as locked as they would be in a 0-0 or a 1 or 0-2, 0-3 game. Like you just don't go into the box with the same mentality,
Yeah.
and
Down by 6 in the second inning.
you're
It's
just
tough.
it's done. You're chalked. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you're still gonna go up there and give a good at bat or try, but there's just a different intensity to it. So you know, I don't know. It sucks, and I like yeah, of course I expect this guy to go in there and pitch and throw strikes and get the job done, but I'll blame the first two or three on him, and then the rest is on Stammen, bro. We're still running this guy out there. Like, come on, this guy
Mhm.
can't find it, bro.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And then comes so finally gets through the first inning by the grace of God, after giving up 3 runs. And then it's like he went into the dugout, had his conversation with Ruben Niebla. I'm starting to get mad again. Had his conversation with Ruben Niebla, and they decided that the adjustment that needed to be made was that he needed to start serving meatballs down the cock like a line cook at fucking Olive Garden, dude. So now it went from walking folks in to just serving it up and getting beast, dude. Gives
Yeah,
up another 3 in the second inning. What the fuck?
yeah.
Tyler, we're done with the canning. We're done with the canning experiment, right? Are we done with that, or are we still going to throw him out there just another automatic L or two? What do we think? We're pitching him against the Dodgers in game 2. Got it. Cool. Looking
I
forward to
mean,
that.
fuck.
Fuck. That's a guaranteed fucking L. Let me tell you something right now, because I've already looked ahead to the Dodgers series.
Hold on.
We
The
have to
homie's
win
geeked right
game
now,
one.
but you're fucking moving a lot, and your camera's not keeping up. So just yeah, go ahead. Now keep the same
Just
intensity
settle
though.
down a little bit. We fucking settle down a little bit at least. Um, we have to win game one. We have to win tomorrow's game against the Dodgers. We have Michael King pitching against Yamamoto. Yamamoto is beatable right now. He hasn't settled into what he's going to be, in the second half of the season and in the playoffs. Eventually, Yamamoto will be fucking lights out. Right now, he's beatable, and Michael King is our ace. Okay. Um, if we don't win game one, I'm calling it. We're getting swept. Game two, Game 2, brother, we have Griffin Canning versus Ed Sheehan. Okay. Ed Sheehan is beatable right now too. He has a 3-1 record, so they're winning games when he's pitching, but he's got a 4.5 ERA. So he's gettable. But Griffin Canning, if he cannot find the strike zone,
I,
it's the Dodgers. They're an even more potent offense than Milwaukee, and they're going to do the same exact thing to him that Milwaukee did.
I
So we're going to be
promise
down
you,
early in that game.
he's not going to come out and to that extent, he's not going to be that bad again. I promise you. That shit is so rare, especially when you're an MLB guy. For you to just not be able to throw a strike is so rare. Um, and honestly, I don't. I think you're kind of pulling. And you know me, I'm cutthroat. I think you're pulling the trigger on Canning a little early. I mean, if we're still throwing fucking Waldron out there, bro, I mean, come on. I'll take my
I
I'll take
know,
my
I
odds
know,
with Canning over Waldron any day of the week. I don't care.
I know, and he hasn't settled in yet either. I mean, the season is still very fresh for Griffin Canning. He's had 2 starts, you
Yeah.
know.
How did the first
So
one go?
I he pitched well, and then um, I think what happened was,
Let me guess.
if
Let
I
me guess. Let me guess.
recall,
Let me take a wild guess. The offense was horseshit and couldn't score.
no, I don't think that was it.
Oh,
Um, I think what happened is that he was pitching a good game, and then in the 6th inning, came in and walked the bases loaded, and that's when we pulled him. And then our bullpen allowed those 3 runs to score, giving Griffin Canning his L.
oh man.
Uh, so he had like kind of the same situation as Giolito today, only we didn't win that game, so it goes down as a loss for Canning. Um, I think he had like 4 or 5 earned runs in that first start, and then in his second start had 6 earned runs. So not a
Yeah.
great start to the season for Griffin Canning, but again, it's 2 starts. He's not stretched out at all. So I get it. I my biggest pet peeve in baseball is not walking guys. If you walk a guy or two in an inning and you battle back and you can get through it, fine. But walking a run in
Oh man.
is my biggest pet peeve of all fucking time. Whether you put those runners on or you inherited those runners, walking in a run is unfucking acceptable to me. It is unacceptable. I would rather you just straight challenge him with a fastball than be, getting cute and trying to throw off speed on the edges of the zone and then walking that runner in. Challenge the fucking guy. If he gets you, he gets you. Tip your hat and move on.
Yeah. I
But
mean, I
dude,
think there's a very select few. Um. Um. There's very select few exceptions to that. Like Aaron Judge is up there, bases loaded, tight game. You're still gonna be a little careful. That guy
yeah,
Barry
you're not
Bonds.
straight challenging Shohei Ohtani. I get
Yeah.
it. Dude, if your name's Yuki Matsui, I don't want you throwing fastballs down the heart to Shohei with
Yeah.
bases loaded.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy
I get it. But
Barry Bonds has gotten intentionally walked bases juiced. So, but no,
yeah,
I completely agree, bro. Walking in runs is absolutely pathetic at the major league level. Major league level, we're walking in runs. We can't throw a strike. That's like that shit. Just when you put it like in that type of perspective, it's unacceptable. Um,
it's my biggest pet peeve. I'm disgusted by it. I'm disgusted by it every
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Um,
So we
but
got
anyway,
the
so
Dodgers
I
tomorrow.
mean, if yeah, we got the Dodgers tomorrow. If Canning can find the zone, I mean, maybe we have a chance in that game. Again, Sheehan is gettable right now. Um, but I just don't have all the confidence in the world in Griffin Canning right now. It's only going to be his 3rd start of the season. So I don't see us winning game 2. And then game 3 is going to be a challenge. We have Randy Vasquez that day, which is good for us. He is, you know, right up there with Michael King. There's a battle for who is our ace right now, and it's Michael King or Randy Vasquez. And I love that for Vasquez. Um, the problem that we have is that Shohei Ohtani is starting that game for the Dodgers.
Oh man,
And he has you want to know what? I'm going to let you guess his ERA.
I think I heard the zzz which is insane. So this guy has a 0.087. Let me guess.
Holy smokes, you were so close.
Really?
0.82.
Oh, really? Even better.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is absolutely insane. Yeah, this guy.
0.82 ERA.
I know. I don't think his bat is that hot so far, but
He's been focusing more on the pitching this season.
this
Um,
guy's unbelievable.
yeah.
Like,
So I just want and we gas up Shohei Ohtani on this podcast just as much as anybody. I mean, he's the greatest that's ever played the game, so you have to give respect. But I just want to that even our
no, hold
unicorn
on,
today.
hold on.
Um,
You just super lagged for a second there. But
oh, really?
so just restart this little sentence.
Okay. Just saying. Okay, so we gas up Shohei Ohtani on this podcast just as much as anybody. But I mean, he's the greatest that's ever played the game. So you have to show respect even when he plays on your rival's team. So, but it just goes to show that even for somebody who's a unicorn like Shohei Ohtani, you can't just stop. You can't take away some of your batting practice to focus on your pitching and expect it not to affect your batting. He has put way more focus on his pitching this season, and it's showing. 0.82 ERA. Absolutely insane. Good sample size, too. He's been pitching every fifth day or every sixth day since the beginning of the season. So having that low of an ERA is bonkers. But focusing more on the pitching has taken away from his batting practice, and it's showing on the bat too. So I mean, but even then, he's still batting like 244, and he's found the long ball too. So I mean, just
The
again, the
bat,
greatest of all time. But there's a dip in the batting from previous years, and up, a rise in his pitching
yeah.
stats. So
The bat's
even
gonna
even
come
being
around.
Shohei Ohtani, yeah, but even being Shohei Ohtani, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
there's a balance.
yeah.
There's a balance.
I
So
mean,
he's not a robot. He's a human.
yeah. I mean, he's the only two-way player in the league too. So it's we don't really have anybody to compare him to. He's the goat. I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. Guy's the greatest of all
Yeah.
time. But
Yep.
we need to capitalize on this version of the Dodgers because this isn't the strongest version of the Dodgers right now. They're
No,
not nearly as dominant as they should be or could be. So we need to
they
jump
are
on
going
them.
to come in here and as they do every time the Dodgers and the Padres play each other, it's going to be a dogfight. It doesn't matter. The Dodgers could have miraculously had a 15-30 start to the season, and they would still come in and play against the Padres like it was the World Series.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's not a rivalry, brother. You know that, right? It's not a rivalry.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they don't show up like yeah, no. It's not a rivalry.
Hey, Dodgers fan base, if y'all are listening out there, y'all are a bunch of fucking clowns. Just gonna throw it out there. Clip that and post it, please. Um,
Oh
you guys are
fuck.
the only ones that don't think that this is a rivalry. Everybody, including your superstar players on your roster, knows that this is the biggest rivalry in baseball. So come at me.
Oh shit. Um yeah, I
Clip
mean
that
I'm
shit.
excited on God. Um I'm excited for this Dodger series. That was kind of a we barely touched on the Milwaukee series, but I honestly didn't watch that much. I gave my thoughts on Instagram about the dog shit Stammen not pulling Canning. I'm honestly
Yeah.
more mad at Stammen about that than I am Canning about that. But it is what it is. We took the L on that one and we move on. But anyway, we didn't really touch too much on the Milwaukee series, but um, did some on the beautiful Seattle series season sweep.
Yeah.
Can't ask for any better than that. Excited for this
Yeah.
Dodgers series coming up. It's gonna be a brutal one. It's gonna be a tough one, and can only uh, can only wait and see what happens at this point.
Yeah. We played some gritty baseball against Seattle, and it was good timing too. With the Dodgers coming to town. this is kind of the Padres MO. This is what we do as an organization. We started out the season. We actually started the season really bad, like 2-5 in the
Yeah,
first 7 games, and then went on like a 9-game win streak or something like that. Um,
yeah, eight.
Somewhere around that. Just started playing incredible baseball. Went on a really good stretch, and then in I want to say the last 2 weeks, we were treading water and playing 500 baseball. This is what we do: hot stretch, 500 baseball. Hot stretch, 500 baseball. So we just got out of about a 2-week stretch playing even keel baseball, and then went to Seattle, swept the Mariners, starting another hot streak coming into the Dodgers series. Perfect time for the Padres to get hot. I want to see our pitching staff do what they do. I want to see our offense get hot. I want to see Fernando, who notoriously plays very well against the Dodgers, please hit your first home run of the season against the Dodgers. I would love it.
I don't
We
even
all
want to
we would
see
all
it.
love it.
I don't even want to see it. I don't want to see it because it's a home run, and I want to see it so he could get out of his own damn head and get back on track.
Yes.
Like,
Whatever he's got going on between his ears right now, he's it's he's got to get it figured out
yeah,
because
the someone needs to be
it's bad.
telling him
He's got a
he needs to go
hornet's
take
nest.
he needs to go take a 12-hour trip to the DR and talk to Pops or something, and Pops needs to tell him that the long ball doesn't matter that much, brother. Just go up there and you know
Yeah,
a long ball is a mistake
yeah,
in my time of playing. A long ball is a mistake. You're a line drive guy. Hey, just go hit line drive, brother. When you that long ball is
yeah.
going to come though once you make a little bit of a mistake, you know. But
We've been saying this for a long time. I think the Padres need to hire Fernando Tatis Sr. as a hitting coach, even if it's only for Fernando. Because
yeah,
every time, every time his pops comes to town, the kid hits 500 for 2 weeks with like 8 bombs,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
We need Fernando Tatis Sr. just ready and able,
yeah. I
Um,
want to see I want to see a fucking Padres sweep of the Dodgers. I want to see it. You know, you can sit here and make that face and say it's hard as fuck. I don't give a fuck how hard it is. I want to see that shit. You know.
I think I think that we are very capable of winning this series right now. Um, don't get me wrong. I would love to see a sweep. I think game one is ours, and I think we have a dogfight for game three. Uh, to get the sweep, you got to win game two, and the stars are not aligning very well for us for that game.
Now watch.
So,
Nah. I'm calling it
but
right now. Kenny's gonna come out and shove. Calling it right
yeah,
now. Yep.
tell me his stat line. What are you giving him? Let me give you some. Let me give you over under. Okay, over under 5.5 innings.
That's crazy. I was literally gonna say 5 2/3.
5-2. Okay, so you're taking the over.
Yeah.
So over on 5.5 innings. Over under 1.5 runs.
Under.
Under.
Yeah. He's coming out and shoving,
Yeah.
and he's gonna have
Okay.
7 Ks.
And then I was gonna say over under 7.5 Ks.
Under. He's gonna have 7 Ks. He's gonna go 5 2/3 with 7 Ks. With 1 run and 1 walk.
Clip that, because if that happens,
And he's gonna shove.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um. Yeah. No, I want to see the. I just for fucking morale in San Diego. I want to see a little Dodgers sweep. You know. Um.
man.
But I got a little question to just round out the show for you. What is your not your? Well, I guess your. I don't know. To you, what is the golden era of baseball? Not Padres baseball, but MLB baseball as a whole.
Man. See, as much as like my heart wants to say right now, because I'm a big Padres fan, and this is the golden era of Padres baseball, I can't say that it's the golden era of baseball because um, money plays a big part in who's a good baseball team right now. Um,
Yeah.
and a lot of people might say like the 20s and 30s, right? But that's probably because they're from New York, and the Yankees back then were just fucking unstoppable.
Yeah.
Uh, I almost I almost want to say the steroid era because that
Yeah.
was just fun, dude. All those
Yeah.
guys roided up, hitting tanks left and right. Barry Bonds, like you said earlier, getting walked with the bases juiced, intentionally walked with the bases juiced. Only time in MLB history that's ever happened. Like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the steroid era.
Yeah. I think so. I think so too. I think holy holy shit. Um I think I would have to go with the steroid era too, to be honest. Just it was just so exciting to watch, you know. I remember when
Yeah,
Bonds was getting near his the record. You know, I mean, we're San Diego dudes, and we're tuning into every Giants game. Just it was just so exciting every time he came up to the plate. Um, yeah, I don't know. I also want to say like the Nolan Ryan era, which they might overlap. I don't know. I'm not like a super nerd when it comes to baseball. I don't know like every year that they played and everything, but um, I just know that
I think it might have been his later years in his career might have been the start of the steroid era. Um,
he. I
you'd
know
have to check me on that though. I don't know for sure.
I'm fairly I'm fairly certain he signed the first $1 million deal. I think Nolan Ryan. That was I miss when baseball wasn't so soft, and I get it.
Yeah,
It's you don't want people getting injured, and there's been careers ruined and things like that. I mean more like Fernando Tatis throws his bat 15 feet in the air. You're getting one in the ribs next at bat. I don't give a piss.
yep,
You know,
yep,
um,
yeah.
like the whole there was just that era of just raw baseball, just in yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess I missed that. I wish I could go back and I mean I was born in '98, so like I don't even think I saw that era. But looking back on videos and things like that and hearing stories and it just sounds like I wish I could live in that era. Just Pete Rose getting either he got destroyed at the plate or someone destroyed or he destroyed somebody at the plate. I think he destroyed somebody at the plate, ruined their career. I
Yeah.
think that's what happened. Um,
There used to be a lot more contact at home plate. There used to be a lot more contact at second base. People trying to avoid double plays. Um, yeah, and it was just that was just baseball. It wasn't considered dirty. It wasn't considered one way or the other. It was just baseball.
yeah,
You know,
playing hard,
um,
playing for the win,
playing
and playing
hard.
hard. At the end of the
Hmm.
day, brother, that was two MLB dudes. There's just that there's just a even now there's just a certain level of respect. I don't care if it's your number one enemy. You just have that certain level of respect that at the end of the day, you're two dudes that made it to the highest level of this sport. There's just that respect just off of that. And
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I think I man, that steroid era was a good era too, though. I
it
don't
was
know, bro.
it was exciting. You know why it was exciting, dude? Because people love offense, and
Yeah.
offense was the name of the game in the steroid era, right? And I feel like there's almost a correlation. Like the steroid era might have been born because of pitchers like Nolan Ryan and uh, Randy Johnson and guys like that. These dudes that were untouchable, right? What can we as hitters do to get hits off of these guys? I got an idea. What if we hit the ball 700 fucking feet?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, it's kind of like it's a pendulum, dude. And for a long time, baseball was all about pitching, and that might start to get stale in the viewer's eye, baseball fans' eyes. That might start to get stale and boring, and then it started to shift. A lot of offense, right?
Mm,
Um, and then steroids started to get outlawed in baseball because there's nothing that you can do about these guys like Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and all those guys,
Yeah.
right? These guys are just there's just nothing you can do to get them out. They're gonna get you,
Yeah.
right? So that started to get stale. It started swinging back the other way. Everything's a pendulum.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't
but
know.
the start era was fun, dude. I mean, how can you not love watching Mark McGwire hit a baseball over 500 feet?
Man, I
It's a
know.
good time.
It's insane. I
Yeah,
uh I definitely lean more towards like a pitching, like for when I was just a pitcher, but like a lot of people, will be at a game or watching a game or whatever, and it's a 1-1 pitcher's duel, and they're like, "This is boring." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I'm loving this. I'm watching every
yeah,
single pitch because like
yeah,
you're locked in. You're watching every single pitch. It's almost like a playoff game because you're just waiting for that one mistake or waiting for somebody to make them pay for a mistake." And I love a 1-1 ball game way more than an eight nothing ball game. I don't care. Like I don't care if it's
yeah.
the Padres, Like of course I want the Padres to win, but a 1-1 ball game between whoever in Otani on the third game. Oh man,
Vasquez and Otani.
that's a ball game.
It's gonna be a good game. Yeah,
And
I've
yeah.
noticed that. Like, I've my stance on that has changed from when I was a kid. So when I was a kid, going to Padres games with my grandpa and stuff, I just wanted to see home runs. That's all I cared about.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, I mean, that's the most exciting thing, right? You just want to see home runs.
Mhm.
You know. Um, as I grew up and got more educated in baseball, my my YouTube search history went from Padres offensive highlights to Padres defensive highlights. And so it's not even necessarily pitching. And I love a good pitcher's duel, don't get me wrong. But my favorite highlight reel to watch is stellar defensive plays. There is nothing better to me than watching Fernando Tatis Jr. do a double jump at shortstop to
Yeah.
catch. How in the fuck do you do that? Watching somebody there's a viral clip. It's not even an MLB highlight. It's like a college kid who is sprinting from right field to right center and fully lays out dives, catches the ball and like front flips onto his back in the air, pops up and he caught it. And how in the fuck? That is way cooler than a home run to
Oh
me.
yeah, way
Home
cooler.
runs are a dime a dozen. Home runs are a dime a dozen, dude.
Yeah.
You see plays like that, that's rare.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the most fun to me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a home run is exciting, don't get me wrong, but it's like you can especially watching highlights or whatever, like you're just watching the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like, and yeah, you're watching diving plays and stuff, but I don't know. I just respect an insane defensive play. If somebody's hitting if Toddy got up there and hit the ball 500 feet, I'm like, oh my god, bro might be on that ringworm shit again or something. But uh, but Toddy goes out there and makes an insane defensive play. I mean, uh, I don't know. It's just more exciting to me. Um,
Yeah.
but I don't know. To each their own, I guess. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. Um, appreciate all the support. Sorry for the little hiatus. Like my guy said, you could blame him. Um, nah, I was we were both kind of busy, and it probably was just honestly good timing because that way it wouldn't be like 2 weeks. We were both kind of busy the same week. Um, but yeah, appreciate the support as always. Be sure to drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're watching, and if you're not subscribed already, we really appreciate the support. Appreciate all the love on Instagram. It's at SDPADcast, SD Podcast. Um, and yeah, go Pods, baby.
Go Pods. Going to be a good series against the Dodgers. Uh, Probably try to record another one of these right after that series is concluded, and try to get back on the grind of pumping these out twice a week.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, that was my fault. I thought we would have enough time to maybe record one episode while I was on call, but I ended up logging about 78 hours of work in a 6-day span. So that was a little tough.
Yeah, yeah. There was a day that we could have recorded one, but that day I was busy. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Can't go back now, and just only can pump out some more stuff and just keep pumping it out. So we're gonna get
Yep.
back on track, and we appreciate the support as always, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in. Adios.
Oh, shit.